Wow, man. We are getting so many trailers, brah. We're getting so many trailers, brah. Brah. Oh, wow. Gotta say, Jurassic World hit. Trailer number 2, a dose. And, man, just overwhelmed by trailers after trailers after trailers. But Jurassic World, let's get right into it. It was, they showed a lot of footage, including the Indominus Rex, which was really cool. But I think I would have liked that they really didn't show too much of that. They still didn't show that much, but let's keep it hidden a little bit longer. Chris Pratt. Now, do I think? I don't know. Do I think Andy should be in this film? I feel like somebody else should be in here as well. Just another lead, kind of like, Dr. Grant and Malcolm. You had these two leads, even though Malcolm wasn't in that movie for. If you think about it, wasn't in there too long. It was really Dr. Grant. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Andy in this film. Can't wait to see. I mean, he does a great job. I like Andy. I like Chris Pratt. I like what he does. I'm glad he's becoming a huge star. But I don't know if he fits this movie. I don't know. I just had a weird little. I was like, your voice, the way you. It seems like I am watching the same person. I don't know. I might have wanted somebody different in the role. But we'll see how Chris Pratt does. I think Chris Pratt is a great talent, and I do like everything he does. So we'll see. It's just that little feeling, I'm getting. But by no means do I think he's going to be bad in the film. Let's get started, shall we? I'm going to do a little, just check it out. We're going to watch it like 3 times. So we do get the scene where he's training the raptors, which is interesting because in one particular scene, the raptor pretty much is taking out one of the task force or whatever. So... Is it just, he only has a certain group of raptors that he's training, and maybe there's other raptors out there that they don't know of that's, the ones we've seen before in the previous Jurassic Parks, because the island's very close. The original T-Rex is very close to the theme park. That's the closed off area. So are there raptors that are going to be coming in that are not trained that's attacking these people, or is it going to be, they turn on Chris Pratt? We'll see. So we basically see Chris Pratt still training the raptors and stuff. We've seen this before. And then they actually have the clip in here that they shown where he's talking with Dallas Howard, the chick who's running the whole show. She's a redhead, of course, redhead. The Universal logo. We have Legendary. Now, Legendary, here's the thing. Legendary did Godzilla, did the Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. I think they do a wonderful job, with the CGI and everything. I think Godzilla looked fantastic. This movie, I think they still got some finishing touches to do, but it still seems like it's a little bit, it could, you could tell it's CGI. Let's just say that. I think they need to definitely touch up on it a little bit because it does look a little bit CGI-ish. But once you're in the theater, I think it'll be great. I think like Godzilla, I thought some things could have used some work on the trailer-wise. But then when I watched the film, I thought it looked beautiful. So hopefully they really, they touch up on the film and it looks fantastic. It looks good, but it still has that CGI kind of feeling. That's just me, though. That's a little nitpick. But when I go in the theater, I don't think I'm going to be noticing it as much. Because once you're in the theater, everything is just better. Everything's just better. Unless you're a shitty-ass movie, then everything's more worse. So we have, the whole theme park. We've seen some footage. We have a go. We have I think, I don't know what you would call it, that big-ass. I call it the Loch Ness Monster because everything's Loch Ness Monster to me. And, little Shamu in his little swim tank. That's going to be awesome. I want to see more sea monsters, definitely. I think the sea monsters are a frightening element because the sea is so vast and you don't know what's underneath there. So I think sea monsters are the way to go for maybe the next installment of Jurassic Park. I think, oh my God, it's scary shit, man. It's scary shit. You know why Jaws is so scary? Because it's Jaws. That's their territory. And I think the sea dinosaurs, would be fantastic for a Jurassic Park film. So what we got to was basically it seems like the popularity of Jurassic Park, or aka well, it's Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. Is kind of declining a little bit. They have to always, every new attraction is not attracting as much as they thought. So of course they cross genetic dinosaur. And why would you do it? It's a bad idea. It's a stupid idea. This movie could be a little bit more smarter in that. So the cross genetic thing and making Indominus X, I still don't like, because I think it's just come on, people. I know it's greed. I know it's money, but we are living in a century where we're smarter than that. We want our movies to be smarter than that. So these people being that stupid to make Chris Pratt tells you like that's not a good idea. Why would you do that? There's the wow factor is still here. You don't have to do something like this, play God. So absolutely stupid. I do like how Chris Pratt just points that out. But overall, just come on. We're smarter than we. The audience are smarter than that. This movie should be smarter than that. So I'm not saying Indominus Rex is like it sounds cool, but you could have probably maybe done a different way to introduce this new dinosaur, the Malcolm way, let's say. So basically, I don't know about that spear thing. How strong is that spear when that it's like going throughout the island with a bunch of dinosaurs roaming and stuff. And then we also see the one scientist, the one guy who was basically in the first original Jurassic Park, the Asian dude. He's back in it. That's great that they brought him back for a little callback. I like that. I like that idea. So yeah, I would like for them to bring more people from the original back somehow. I want to see Dr. Grant and Malcolm back together, but who knows if that will ever happen. So, but it's great that they brought him back. The guy who pretty much says it's a female. You bred, or no, he says sorry, it's a velociraptor, and Dr. Grant just looks at him like, you bred raptors. Yeah. So it's that guy. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. But anyway, so let's move on. Indominus Rex. Chris Pratt does say that it's killing for sport, which is an interesting concept as well. I mean, this thing looks beast. This thing looks. The mouth is so wide, so big. It opens up so big. The claws are huge. Everything about this, it's smart. It takes out its tracking device, we learn, and that's an interesting little tidbit too. And then of course that one dude gets eaten and dragged or whatever. We see dinosaurs lay in the wasteland because this thing is just this thing's just killing for sport. It doesn't want to eat it, except eating its own counterpart apparently. And then I absolutely. As much as I love the Indominus Rex and them going after the Indominus Rex, a lot of chaos happens as well. I mean, maybe the Indominus Rex is smart enough to like break in and release all the other dinosaurs to really fuck up the humans' plans. Who knows? It better not talk though. It better not talk. I'm leaving if it talks. We also see, like I said, the task force. We see the kids. I don't really care for the kids already, but we'll see in the film if I actually really do care. I think this is the best thing. Yeah, we see the Indominus Rex really roar at the pterodactyls. So I'm pretty sure that he's pretty much trying to fuck up all the park. He's trying to get all these dinosaurs to just kill everybody and to really, distract everybody else from the Indominus Rex. The Indominus Rex is very, very smart and intelligent, so that's an awesome plan. That's actually a really cool idea to see that dinosaur really just, have a plan and just get all these dinosaurs going after, pretty much for the humans to worry about these other dinosaurs, the Indominus Rex, even though Indominus Rex is the number one priority. I absolutely love how basically the little, cafes and stuff look like the ones in Universal. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty funny. Every time I go there now, I'm just going to think Velociraptors. I love the scenes when the Velociraptors are just picking one by one all these humans off and taking them. I think that's awesome. I think that's a great. Velociraptors have always been super interesting. Like I said, the Tyrannosaurus Rex and all that stuff is awesome. The land dinosaurs are really really cool, but the ones that just seems very difficult to battle, very difficult to basically the ones that just give you that oh shit moment is the ones that you can't reach, and that's either the sea or the sky. And we noticed that there's helicopters and stuff maybe trying to take out some of these dinosaurs. Just not going to happen. Our weaponry, everything we have will not take out these beasts. They won't do it. We're not. It doesn't. I don't give a fuck if you have a bazooka. These things will take over the world. So it was just number one. It was just a bad idea for John Hammond to even create this island, and everybody knew that. Dr. Grant knew that. Malcolm knew that. The only one that didn't know that was a damn lawyer. So that it's great to see the Velociraptors though get their shine as well. We also see that I'm going to call it Loch Ness Monster just completely devour one of the Velociraptor at the end of the trailer. I think that's kind of really cool. But what's that thing gonna really do? Is it gonna stay in a tank the whole time? I hope not. But yeah, I know it's not the Loch Ness Monster. It's called something else. But I gotta go to the museum to catch up on my dino rhythms, I guess. Well, anyway, so that was basically Jurassic World. Trailer 2. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was it looks a lot of fun. Can't wait to see it in the theater. I'm not overly excited, but it is one on my radar. I want to see, I'm hoping to get some, get a great entry to the franchise. I think the first one is the best, and then the other two are just mediocre. Is it going to be better than the first one? My money says no, but I'm hoping that it's as good as it brings something new to the table, basically. I'm just hoping for some nostalgia factor, because still watching these trailers, I'm not thinking Jurassic Park. It doesn't give me that same feeling that Steven Spielberg gave me. It's giving me more of a horror aspect, which is not bad. It's not bad at all, but it still doesn't remind me of Jurassic Park. It reminds me of its own entity. Maybe it's the right direction, Of course, we're probably gonna have some moments that just don't make sense. It already doesn't make sense for them to cross-genetic a dinosaur with human DNA or whatever they're gonna use. So I'm probably gonna have a lot of things I have issue with, but overall, it looks good. They have a great cast with them. Bryce Dallas Howard, I believe her name is. I think it was her name. They have the kids in there for all the family. Here you go. Well, dinosaurs eating other people, but here's some kids. So overall, great stuff. I just can't wait to hear that theme play. Dun, 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 dun. I love that theme so much. And give me another theme attraction, please. The old, Jurassic Park that's at Universal. I like it. I love it. But it's old. Come on. Give me something new. So, thank you guys for listening. Subscribe, like. Let me know your thoughts on Jurassic World Trailer 2. And are you overly excited to see this film? Let me know everything that you want, that you think about this film. So, see you guys later. And welcome to Jurassic World.